Hey, g'day guys. LS400, getting a tidy up. Trying to keep these videos short. This one's not going to be so short because it's going to be the sump off. And I'm going to do the oil pump separate. First thing, dipstick out. The dipstick came out while I was doing the exhaust manifolds because it was in the way for the exhaust manifolds. So the dipstick's out. Step one, take dipstick out. Number two, take the slippery stuff out of the sump, also known as oil. So we're going to drain that out. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a bit blacker than I'd like, but it's okay. Oh, you were coming in the video again. G'day, miss. And if you might notice, I haven't actually taken the exhaust manifolds off. Hey, we can edit these things out. Back to the exhaust manifolds. And today, I'm going to pull its pants off. Pull the sump off the engine. Another little piece of it, before I do that, is the oil level sensor. Now this is located on the side of the block, right here. This one's interesting because it's actually got oil dripping out of it. There we go. That's possibly not ideal. And you can see the sensor is wiggly. There was a heap of oil around this point here. And I am going to pop a new one in it, or pop another one in it anyway. But that's the oil level sensor on the side of the block. Now that oil level sensor on the early engines does not go to the ECU. Often I blank them off when I'm doing a conversion. I put a frost plug in there, put a couple of bolts around it, put some sealant, it'll never leak again. However, this is a factory vehicle, so I want to keep it as factory as I can. Right, let's pull the sump off. As you can see, I have lost my socket. It's the 10mm. It's always the bloody 10mm that goes missing. Got it. I found it. Right. So we start off. We take the little cover off. Lower pan. This sump, when I started, had about 4 to 5 millimeters of oil and grease and crap around the front of it. So it wasn't that pleasant. And now lift that sump off. That's the noise we wanted. There's a build-up of oil in this one. It's a little bit yucky. So next I'm taking the baffle plate out. This one has 5 fasteners. And then slip the oil level sensor out. Pick up. We've got the bracket that holds it on here. And then onto the oil pump. There's actually not too much build up on this oil pump. There's a little piece here, which is like the end of my little finger. And there's one piece of silicone. We'll give that a clean soon. Right, next I'm going to undo all the 10mm headed bolts. So we've got these two at the back here. These are big long ones. Now this is a front sump engine. The rear sump is very similar but slightly different. All the sumps do interchange on these UZ engines. However, you'll find the early ones have got smaller bolts in this position here. Now I'm taking care not to drop these bolts if I can. Now the main reason I'm taking the sump off is to do the oil pump O-ring. There's this one at the front. It's a long one that the baffle sits onto. So that goes beside that crank sensor. Then we've got the 12mm bolts at the back here. That one was a bit yucky. I said bolts, eh? Because a couple of them are nuts. We'll just double check we're all good. Yep, that's everything off. Now at the back corner here, there's a piece where you can put a pry bar in quite easily. Considering that's been on there for a long time, it was actually pretty well glued on still. Right, that job done. On to the next one.